Okay.
Yeah.
How is everybody tonight?
Good. Full of excitement. Maybe we'll actually have
Pretty good.
an Alex. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I know that this has been brutal for everyone involved. So hopefully this will be a little better. We'll see.
Yeah.
I've completely lost all threads of the plot for this podcast after the last couple of weeks. So it's very, very fun.
To be fair, do we ever really have full grasp of what we're doing at any time?
That's true.
Yeah, we're pretty bad about that. We don't have an official note taker is the problem. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
if I took notes, it would just turn into rats, 4 potions, don't trust elf, you know.
Right.
Regardless of the game we're playing.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
But we're going to test out a new system here with doing the podcast, and we're probably going to look into a couple of game systems that we haven't really touched upon, maybe for what we're doing in Runners in the Shadows. Right?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we failed to do XP properly is really what it is.
Nice.
So y'all are like lagging way behind on advancing your characters.
It means that we're doing even better than we thought we were.
And we
Oh,
really
yeah.
had high praise for ourselves. So yeah.
All right, I'm going to pull up the playbooks real quick because I'm so prepared for this podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Was this we're using a Google sheet for our character sheets. Was this something that Mark made or someone made for
Yes,
Mark?
it
Is
is.
this official? This is really cool.
This is very good.
Yeah, Mark gave me that. I believe either Mark made it or somebody made it for him.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they did a good job.
Which, but it is really good. It's also okay. So you see at the top where it says for each
Mm-hmm.
mark 1 to 2 karma at the end of each session. Do you see that?
Yep.
In the upper right. That's what we've been forgetting to do.
Oh, yeah.
That it's huge on us. Yeah.
And you're talking about 2 to 3 karma per session that we've missed out on.
Yeah.
Which means
Yeah.
that you advanced a lot faster.
So I guess my question is, how many runs have we done? Because is it by run or is it by session?
It would be run.
Oh, okay. So that's
Well,
this is pretty.
that's the thing, right? Is like, do we consider each episode a session, or is every run a session, right?
No, because if we considered every episode a session, you'd advance like super fast. They're assuming a session is like 2 to 3 hours, probably.
Yeah.
You mean I don't get 2 karma every time my internet breaks and we have to quit early?
Every time you have a connection issue, you get more karma.
Oh,
You, Alex,
no,
get it though, not
Yeah.
your character.
Definitely.
Oh no, the internet's not working. We just have to level up our characters, I guess.
Yeah, it's all part of that big ARG that we refuse to explain to anyone.
Yep.
Oh
100%.
man. So, all right, I think it makes sense to remember. This feels like a clip show episode. Let's remember where we've been. First session was going through the sewers, delivering a body.
Yes, that's correct.
Bing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was a transport mission.
Then we did the sting on the body modders for the Halloweeners.
That's right.
I think was the second one.
Right. And then
Yeah.
there was the run against Ares. Wasn't that the third run?
I believe
The
so.
kaiju run.
Hmm.
All right, that's 3. I can't attest that the order is correct. I mean, roughly, I think it is, but at least we know those are 3, right?
Right. And then
did
what did Ares make you do? I don't remember.
They made us get some info from a different company. I don't remember which company.
Oh, right. And then you did the run on cops.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Was
And
there?
then we did Punk Bunnies thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's like 6 runs essentially.
That's 6.
Mhm.
Was
Yeah.
there one specifically for Jackie? Did Jackie Hyde make us do a run for something, or is that just a major consequence
I
after?
believe we talked about it,
Okay,
But we
it
never
hasn't
got to do
happened
it.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
So 6. Nice.
So I'm just going to double that and to average out the XP and say you get 12 pips of XP.
Nice.
Sweet.
So
Karma.
Cool.
I'm gonna be that nerd in class who reminds the teacher they didn't assign us homework. I'm pretty sure we've done this once or twice. Probably not every time, but I think we've done it once.
I
or
think
twice.
we
I
did it
remember-
like the first 2 runs, maybe.
Yeah. But let's just do 12.
Or maybe just the first run.
Yeah, do 10 or 12.
We have been forgetting about it a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's just do like 10 or 12. I don't care
Mhm.
that much. So
Hooray! 12, so
just
we
gonna-
can show people all the cool parts of the system.
well, you could show you can bump up one of your stats, or you can add it to your playbook karma and get a new move.
Yeah. Do my fellow players feel like we're in a position where we could pick that now?
I
For our
already just dropped a bunch of stuff in, so yeah.
Can I peek at what you did?
What we can do is we can describe what we're doing for each other,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we can split it, right? We can put some in playbook and some in.
Correct. You don't have to put it all in one track.
Yeah,
Cool.
that makes sense.
Perfect.
For people who are watching the stream and not listening to the podcast, maybe we should put this up on the Patreon at some point. But I'm trying to share my screen of everybody else's character sheet and my own, but there's probably a decent amount of squinting unless you're full screening or you're streaming this to like a big screen TV. So we'll try to do a lot of reading of what we're talking about, and I keep zooming in, but that may not be that
also,
helpful.
we should say what we're doing for
the
people who
podcast.
listen to this as only an audio medium.
I guess. Purist. All right. So am I on? I'm on Jackie's sheet. Do you want to tell us what you put in?
Yeah.
Alex?
So since for people at home, there are 6 XP karma boxes to level each one up, like on your I don't know what you call these, like your track. Yeah. So I just divided my 12 between 2 tracks and gave myself 1 extra in stock and 1 extra in influence.
Cool.
As my thing. So now I have 2 influence. I figure that makes sense with Jackie, especially if I start doing more of the shape shift in order to try and manipulate people stuff like I've done in the past. Because that was really fun when I made myself into Henry Cavill. That was good. And then I know I have a decent fight skill set, but almost all of the fights we've done have involved me having to get close to people, and I've never used any sort of stalking. So I figured that might be fun to play with, is giving myself the ability to sneak up on people a little more.
Okay, cool.
Anybody else have Rebel? Have you thought about Mongoose at all?
Yeah. So I already did the things, but for me, what I did was I already had quite a few in my intuition track. So I took a level in engineer because like it hasn't come up too much, but I feel like it would be good to have somebody who can like mess with mechanical things if we need it. And then for my other one, what I did was I filled up the body track to get another in prowl because I make a lot of prowl rolls and I don't do them very good because I only had one die.
Yeah.
And then the last 4 I put into my playbook so that I can get more like special snake skills sooner.
Oh, I got it. Your thing isn't filled up yet, so you don't actually have one yet. Oh, cool. Let's see what I got. Oh, yeah. I feel like I really should boost up some of these stats so that I'm not constantly like risking the fates here, especially body. But honestly, I don't see Polly as getting better at fighting or being more, maybe Wreck, just being a miserable person, just crashing through things. So maybe I might put 4 points in there and try to give myself a point of Wreck because I've already got 2 there. Or I might just put an extra dot in willpower just so that I can finish up and get something. But if I was going to things on my karma pool, 1, 2, is it 10? Is that how much is in the track for karma? It looks like it. 6.
For playbook karma, I think so.
Playbook karma. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I could maybe build towards something. Is there even anything here that we would care about? I don't see myself building things. Like enchanting magical objects and whatever. Astral projection, that would be terrible. Veteran. Ooh, choose a special ability from another source. I gotta start looking at other playbooks. That's cool. All right.
Yeah, I think that might be something for you. That would be cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot. All right. I am gonna be a team player here though, and put one more in there so I could clear this out. That gives me command. How are we on command as a group? Anybody have command? Anybody else?
Yes, I do. From my background.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in study. Oh, whoop. So that we could build up that next phase we're talking about, where we're gonna take out or work with or whatever an existing like supernatural group, like we were talking about attacking the Black Lodge or something, or working with them. So we're gonna learn up on them, and the rest of them, I'll put 4 in here, and I can see. What's the difference? What would finesse and prowl be used on?
Okay, so finesse is driving, graceful footwork, sleight of hand, stealing, pickpocketing, that kind of thing. Prowl is sneaking, climbing, swimming, that kind of thing.
I think that would be. Do we all gain prowl this time? Yeah, let's do it. I'm putting another in prowl. We've all learned finally. Let's not get our asses kicked. Actually, you know what? I like it better. I'm going to give myself 1 point in finesse. Maybe pickpocketing. He's learning magic tricks, or they're learning magic tricks. Polly.
Close-up magic, yeah.
Close-up magic, yeah. That gives me, I think, 6 more as long as I did the right. And I'm going to start building up towards doing something.
Another move in your. Yeah.
All right. I think we cool. Spent our stuff.
Yeah. Cool. And I think that'll kind of bring us a little more up to date with the characters. And you're not meant to be advancing so slowly. Right?
We just wanted it to reflect our own innate stupidity and clumsiness.
Yeah, and I think you could give us free XP whenever you want, Brennan. So
yeah, just go nuts.
get on that.
Isn't that what I just did?
I don't know if that would be free.
No.
I feel like we earn
That one we
this.
had to earn, and that's hard.
This is like when you get your tax rebate and the government says you're welcome. I'm like, really? Are we welcome? Do we just sort of?
Are we welcome?
For a year and then say, okay, you caught me.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right. Let's see. So, what are we thinking next? Is there something else you want to open it up for questions from anyone, or because I don't know if we have enough time to do a full actual game at this point. We have a few people watching. What do you think? What do you think, Brennan?
I was feeling a little low energy this evening, so let's open it up for questions, and then
sounds good.
I'm feeling the same.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
I'm super glad that we managed to get Alex on board this time, though.
I am too. Yeah. This has been better, I think.
It is. It has been.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
In fact, since we don't have to really risk it, if you feel up to it, Alex, you could turn on your camera. We'll see how much we can push the envelope. What?
We can try. I know, right?
Literally shocked. He's dressed.
I also look like complete crap. I apologize. I called in sick to work today because I was not feeling well. Oh, am I getting all messed up now?
No, it sounds great to me.
No, it's fine.
Oh, good. Yeah,
I just listening to you
I've
talk.
been sick as a dog all day.
Hear from our friends.
My guess is there may be a split-second delay, which is not really that noticeable. Ask us questions about the podcast, the game, or anything, and we will fake it. But while I've got everyone's attention, I want to talk about something very near and dear to all of our hearts. Best spaceships. We finally wrapped up our March Madness today to reveal, for those of you who weren't really following along, the Final Four was Rebel, who do you think the Final Four would be? Final Four best spaceships.
You told me and Brennan a little bit ago, like the top 8. I'm gonna say the Enterprise, the TARDIS, was the Millennium Falcon on there?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that one, and I don't remember any of the others, but those 3. Yeah.
Very close. You got 2 correct. The Millennium Falcon and the Enterprise were in the Final Four. TARDIS was in Elite 8, but didn't make it. So the other 2 that made it were the Planet Express delivery ship from Futurama and the Heart of Gold from Heart of Gold from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay.
Surprising everyone, the finals were between the Heart of Gold and Planet Express.
Why?
Yeah.
No one knows. It is unbelievable. These were all, and this time we verified votes and we made sure that people weren't trying to prove a point. And the thing is, Planet Express and Heart of Gold, great ships. It wasn't like Bodie McBoatface got in the, this wasn't a prank.
Scooty Puff Jr.
But I will say, of all of the ships in that Final Four, I don't know about any of the other stuff besides Scooty Puff Jr. That could be a joke, but I would say the Planet Express was the Bodie McBoatface.
Closest. Yeah, probably. Yeah. The most ridiculous ship. Although Millennium Falcon, when you, in universe, it's supposed to be a piece of crap, too. Anyways, we let it ride. Yeah. And it was it was close. It was like a tie for almost the full weekend, head to head. And it was we could not. Ultimately, I think 59% of the vote went in the finals to our winner, which is, of course, the Planet Express delivery ship. I was excited. honestly, I love this. This is the stupidest, greatest thing that happened. I voted for the Heart of Gold, but I'm still happy with the results.
So did I. I couldn't quite bring myself to vote for the Planet Express ship,
I mean,
which doesn't even literally have a name.
I think in
So
one
for
episode
me,
they call her Bessie, but I don't think that.
Yeah.
That's because they install the ship AI, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
Before,
for me, the Planet Express ship for me is I'm kind of love that only because it's essentially just the white elephant. They're the same ship at the end of the day, right?
I was devastated that no one, including me, nominated the white elephant until Alex brought it up, and I was like, "Oh man, that would have been amazing."
Yeah, actually, if you think about it, the white elephant is really those two ships combined. It's the delivery ship, but it's also the most expensive and up-to-date ship in the galaxy. Like it's
You're right.
So what you're saying is the white elephant won.
We're all winners. Yes.
All right. We're right in vote. I'm gonna tell everybody, and they're gonna be very, very unimpressed. They're gonna just no. Yeah. So that was fun. It was very, 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 very fun. And I'm glad we're doing this. I have to come up with a better way of doing this in the future because everybody complains about every stage of this. It's awesome and tedious. But we'll probably do it again.
Awesome in the sense like it's fun, or awesome in the sense of like it has such a large scope?
It typically has a larger scope than I would imagine. So when I first started off, for example, for best starships, I think we just left it up as a poll. What are we going to do next? I don't care. And when best starships won, I was like, this is going to be stupid. It's going to be the Millennium Falcon. It's going to win. And then I remembered, oh wait, the Enterprise exists. That's going to be our final. Those are going to be our finals, clearly. And then I remembered TARDIS, and I'm like, oh, TARDIS is definitely going to run away with this. And then ultimately, it was the Futurama spaceship. So, like, inevitably, it's bigger than we expect. I wish we would go back to the Women in Fiction contest, which we typically do for March for Women's History Month, but we didn't. There was too many dudes writing these articles. And I'm like, I want to hear more from women who are writing it. And then they nominated ships, best spaceships. So we do what the audience wants. And if you want us to do something, you tell us, and we may ignore you.
Well, I'm not a woman, but I kind of qualify. So next time you should just celebrate me and everything that I do.
Oh my God, March Madness, best character Rebel has played. But we'd have to open it up so that it's not just Dungeon Not Included. I would do that. I would be excited to hear it.
I don't know. I think some people I think my Slade from Teen Titans was pretty good. I was just reminded that I ran a Teen Titans game at a con one time. So
do you remember do you remember who you played in the Marvel game at it was a double exposure event? I want to say Minotopia, but it may not have been. In that game, all I remember is I was Hawkeye. I played Hawkeye, and you were in it, but I don't think you were sitting at my table. It was a Christicon.
Was this the one where we had the Captain Marvel Nightcrawler romance? Because
I love that.
I think so.
I was Captain Marvel.
Oh, good. That's awesome. That was awesome.
Captain Marvel and Nightcrawler had a relationship.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was Hawkeye. I didn't get permission to use his name, but the player who was playing Spider-Man and I had a pretty active bromance in that we were just miserably poor. Miserably poor, and I think we were just hanging around Iron Man asking for handouts. It was so fun. It's so fun. So we should probably do that as the next competition. As typical, we have the same viewer count as we did earlier, but no questions. So we've got a lot of couch potatoes on the show, but that's okay. We're gonna enjoy our couches.
We love our potatoes.
Listen, sometimes you just want to sit back and listen, and you don't want to participate, and that's okay.
That's fine.
We're just gonna talk about how awesome all of
That's
the
what I've been doing the
I've
last
ever
couple of
seen.
weeks on here, is just sitting back and listening and not participating. So
I know, and that's been terrible. So,
All right. I think we can wrap it. Give everyone a little break and some rest and relaxation. We're all good with that.
sounds good.
yeah, and then we'll get back into it next week. I think that we are now confident that we have a Jackie Hyde. So,
Hooray!
Yay.
Excellent. All right. Well, till that time, bye everyone. We'll see you next week. Hey there, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Not Included. If you did, please tell a friend and leave us a 5-star review and encouraging comments on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help spread the word for new shows like ours. You can follow the latest from the Dungeon Not Included crew on Twitter at DNI Crew, and over at Facebook at Dungeon Not Included, or at our home on the Non-Productive Network at Non-Productive.com/DNI Crew, where you can find articles, character sheets, and Patreon exclusives, as well as our latest episodes. Thanks!